Myself, Harshal Nemade, lecturer in Mechanical Department at Praveen Patel College of Diploma Engineering and Technology. Today's topic is Moment of Inertia. Learning outcomes. By the end of the chapter, the students will able to calculate the center of gravity and centroid of various sections to demonstrate the theorem of parallel and perpendicular axis, to calculate the mass moment of inertia and second moment of area for different section, to calculate moment of inertia of given standard shape and composite shape, to calculate polar moment of inertia and radius of gyration of for the given body. Moment of inertia. Moment of inertia is defined as second moment of an area about an axis is called moment of inertia, or a quantity expressing the body tendency to resist the angular acceleration. It is equal to sum of the product of a mass of particles to the square of a distance from the axis of rotation. It is denoted by Ixx or Iyy. Moment of inertia area is given by area multiplied by distance from the axis square. SI unit of moment of inertia is meter raised to 4, mm raised to 4, centimeter raised to 4, etc. Radius of gyration. Moment of inertia is defined as radius of gyration of body about an axis is a distance such that when a square of a distance is multiplied by the area of a body gives moment of inertia of a body, and it is denoted by k. It is given by I is equal to a multiplied by k square. Therefore, we write I upon a is equal to k square. Radius of gyration considering xx axis or yy axis. Therefore, we write k is equal to under root of Igxx divided by a, or k is equal to Igyy divided by a. Unit for radius of gyration is mm, centimeter and meter. Parallel axis theorem. It states that moment of inertia of a body about any axis is equal to moment of inertia of a body about parallel axis passing through its CG plus product of the area and square of perpendicular distance between two axes. IAB is equal to Igxx plus A multiplied by h square, where IAB is moment of inertia of area about body about AB. Igxs is equal to moment of inertia of a area about CG. A equal to area of section, H equal to distance between CG of the section and axis AB. Perpendicular axis theorem. It states that if Ixx and Iyy are moment of inertia of a plane section about the two mutual perpendicular axes at O, then the moment of inertia Izz about the third axis Zz perpendicular to the plane and passing through intersection of xx and yy is given by Izz is equal to Ixx plus Iyy. Zz axis is also known as polar axis. Polar moment of inertia. It defined as moment of inertia of a body about its centroidal axis which is perpendicular to the plane of the body. Formulas. Moment of inertia for rectangular section Igx is given by BD cube by 12, Igyy is given by dB cube by 12. Inertia unit is mm raised to 4, where B is equal to width in mm and D is equal to depth in mm. Area for rectangle is B into D. Unit will be mm raised to square. Moment of hollow rectangular section. There is a figure. IGXX is equal to capital DB cube minus BD cube divided by 12. IGYY is equal to DB cube minus small db cube divided by 12. Unit is mm raised to 4, where capital B and small b is width of a rectangle in mm and capital D and small d is depth of a rectangle in mm. Area for hollow rectangular section is capital BD minus small bd and unit is mm square. Moment of circular section. IGXX is equal to IGYY is equal to pi by 64 multiplied by d raised to 4 and area of a circle is pi by 4 d square. For inertia, unit is mm raised to 4 and for area, unit is mm square, where d is a diameter of a section in mm. Moment of hollow circular section. IGXX is equal to IGYY is equal to pi by 64 capital D raised to 4 minus small d raised to 4. Unit for inertia is mm raised to 4. Area for hollow circular section is pi by 4 capital D square minus small d square and area unit is mm square, where d is equal to external diameter of a section in mm and small d is equal to internal diameter of a section in mm. Note, when d is given in a question along with the thickness t, so to find small d is equal to capital D multiplied by 2t. Sorry, not multiply, capital D minus 2t. Moment of inertia for triangular section. IPQ is equal to BH cube by 4. IGXX is equal to BH cube by 36. IBC is equal to BH cube by 12. And unit for inertia is mm raised to 4. Area of triangle is half multiplied by b into h, where IGXX is equal to moment of section about the centroidal axis considering x axis and unit is mm raised to 4. IGYY is equal to moment of inertia of a section about centroidal axis considering y axis mm raised to 4. IPQ is equal to moment of inertia of triangular about apex or vertex of a triangle mm raised to 4. IBC is equal to moment of inertia of triangle about the base of a triangle mm raised to 4. B is equal to base of a triangle and H is equal to height of a triangle. Base and height unit is mm. Moment of semicircular section. IGXX is equal to 0.11 into r raised to 4. Unit is mm raised to 4. For IGYY is equal to pi multiplied by r raised to 4 divided by 8, or IGYY is equal to pi multiplied by d raised to 4 divided by 128, and unit for IGYY is mm raised to 4. Area of semicircular section is pi multiplied by r square divided by 2, and unit for area is mm square. Moment of inertia of quarter circle or quadrant circle. I is equal to IGXX is equal to IGYY is given by half multiplied by 0.11 multiplied by r raised to 4, or we can write 0.055 multiplied by r raised to 4. Unit for inertia is mm raised to 4. Numerical. We will solve one numerical based on the formulas which are shown on previous slide. Determining the moment of inertia about horizontal axis axis of unsymmetrical eye section having following details: top flange 160 mm into 12 mm, bottom flange 240 mm into 12 mm, web 200 mm into 10 mm. Solution. So I have drawn the diagram where top flange is 160 into 12, bottom flange is 240 into 12, and web is 200 into 10. So from bottom I am doing 3 rectangular section. First rectangle is 240 into 12, second rectangle is 200 into 10, and third rectangle is 160 into 12. To find centroid of y bar, y1 is equal to 12 divided by 2 for rectangular section 1. ठीक है, 12 divided by 2 is equal to 6 mm. y2 is equal to, from bottom side we will calculate now, 12 plus 200 divided by 2 is equal to 112 mm. y3, 12 plus 200 plus 12 divided by 2 is equal to, answer will be 218 mm. After finding y1, y2, y3, we will calculate area of rectangles of a1, a2, a3. Area of rectangle is given by b into d. So a1, b is 240 and d is 12, gives you answer 2880 mm square. Area of rectangle 2, 200 multiplied by 10 is equal to 2000 mm square. Area of rectangle A3, 160 into 12, gives you answer 1920 mm square. Distance of centroid of unsymmetrical eye section from the base y bar is equal to a1 y1 plus a2 y2 plus a3 y3 divided by a1 plus a2 plus a3. I have got all the values of a1 y1, a2 y2 and a3 y3, so I will substitute and I will get y bar is equal to 97.03 mm. Moment of rectangle 1 about centroidal axis of composite section Ixx1 is equal to Igxx1 plus A1 H1 square. This is a formula for parallel axis theorem. By applying parallel axis theorem, I will give now H1 is written as y bar minus y1 square. So Igxx for rectangular formula for Igxx is BD cube by 12 plus area A1, and I have H1 is converted in y bar minus y1 that I have written. After substituting all value, I will get Ixx1 value is 23.89 multiplied by 10 raised to 6 mm raised to 4. Like that for rectangular section 2 about centroidal axis xx of composite section, again by applying parallel axis theorem, Ixx2 is equal to Igxx2 plus A2 H2 square. H2 square I will convert in y bar minus y2 square. I will substitute all the values, and after substituting I will solve. I will get 7.11 multiplied by 10 raised to 6 mm raised to 4. Moment of inertia of rectangular third about centroidal axis xx of composite section Ixx3 is equal to Igxx3 plus A3H3 square. H3 square I will convert in y bar minus y3 square. After substituting all the values, I will get Ixx is equal to 28.11 multiplied by 10 raised to 6 mm raised to 4. Now the moment of unsymmetrical eye section about x-axis. Ixx is equal to, I will add all the values of Ixx1 plus Ixx2 plus Ixx3. After adding all the values of Ixx1, Ixx2 and Ixx3, I will get final answer that is Ixx is equal to 59.11 multiplied by 10 raised to 6 mm raised to 4, and this is your final answer. Next numerical, find moment of inertia of inverted T section having flange is equal to 100 mm into 30 mm and wave 120 mm into 30 mm and solution. So I have drawn the figure. Bottom flange is 100 into 30 and top flange is 120 into 30 web. To find, again I will start same procedure to find centroid y bar. So for y bar from bottom I will make section 1 and above web is section 2. Bottom flange is section 1 and web is section 2. Y1 is equal to 30 divided by 2 gives me 15 mm, and y2 from bottom I will calculate 30 plus 120 divided by 2 is equal to 90 mm. After calculating y1 y2 I will calculate area a1 a2. After calculating area I will calculate y bar. Y bar formula is a1 y1 and plus a2 y2 divided by a1 plus a2. I will substitute all the values. After substituting all the values, I will get y bar is equal to 55.91, and I will mark on the diagram. Since the inverted T section is symmetrical about y-axis, we get now x bar is equal to a1 y1 plus a2 y2 divided by a1 plus a2 is equal to Since the inverted T section is symmetrical about y-axis, we get x bar is equal to maximum width divided by 2 is equal to 100 divided by 2. X bar is equal to 50 mm. Moment of rectangle 1 about centroidal axis xx of inverted T section. From parallel axis theorem, Ixx1 is equal to Igxx1 plus a1h1 square. So Igxx1 formula is b1 d1 cube divided by 12 plus a1, and h1 square I have converted in y bar minus y1 square. Substituting value, I will get Ixx1 is equal to 5.24 multiplied by 10 raised to 6 mm raised to 4. Same for rectangular section 2. Ixx2 is equal to Igxx2 plus a square a2 h2 square. Substituting all values, I will get Ixx2 is equal to 8.5 multiplied by 10 raised to 6 mm raised to 4. The moment of inverted T section about x-axis, Ixx is equal to Ixx1 plus Ixx2. Calculating both the values, I will get final answer, that is Ixx is equal to 13.74 multiplied by 10 raised to 6 mm raised to 4, and this is the final answer. Thank you.